Well, folks, today my producers have decided it's time for Jeopardy with Ben Shapiro. Believe it or not, I'm not the host. I'm a contestant, and also I'm competing against no one. Other than that, it's just like Jeopardy. So let's jump right in.
And the categories are World War II, musicals, U.S. presidents, the Kardashians, movie madness, and Gen Z slang.
You can tell which ones I'm going to just completely bomb at, the Kardashians and Gen Z slang.
All right. What do you want to start with, Ben?
Okay, why don't we start why don't we start with World War II for 200. These two countries were the first to declare war on Germany. France and Great Britain. What are France and Great Britain?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes. World War II for 400. Before the end of the war, Winston Churchill was replaced as British Prime Minister by this person. Who is Clement Attlee? World War II for 600. This was the longest battle of World War II. What is the Battle of Stalingrad?
What is the Battle of the Atlantic?
Oh, okay. We're including naval battles now? Okay, fine. I thought we were talking about like land battles. Of course, the Battle of the Atlantic. Yeah, I mean, the Battle of the Atlantic was like including the blockade. No, that's like years long.
Correct.
All right, I argue with the question. World War II for 800. We'll just go through the category. These were the code names for the atomic bombs dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. What are Fat Man and Little Boy?
Wow.
Nice.
That should have been higher up on that should have been like for 400.
Man, that felt hard to us.
World War II for 1,000. Winston Churchill made his never in the field of human conflict has so much been owed by so many to so few speech in this year. That would be 1940 in the Battle of Britain.
Wow. You're right.
Right? He's talking about the RAF. He's talking about the Royal Air Force.
What are you doing next?
Okay, why don't we juxtapose the dignified and the ridiculous? So why don't we go to the Kardashians? Fine, we'll do it.
200. This Kardashian is currently married to the famous drummer Travis Barker.
Who is Khloe Kardashian?
Are you kidding?
Is that right or wrong?
That is wrong.
I like that you're so upset about that.
It's Kourtney.
Do you know anything about Kourtney Kardashian?
No, why would I know anything about these people? They're totally unimportant to me. So let's do more of this, all right?
Kardashians 400.
I'm gonna miss all of these.
All right, this member of the Kardashian family is known for her big fake lips and started her own beauty brand.
Who is Khloe Kardashian?
And you are wrong again.
She's a Jenner.
Oh. Who is Kylie Jenner?
Yay.
No points, but wow.
600.
All right, Kim Kardashian has been married this amount of times.
Do numbers go this high?
This stumps even Jess, I will have you know.
I'm gonna just put it out there. What is 3?
And that is correct.
Well
Ben.
done.
Kidding me? We'll clap for that.
None of whom were Ray J, as it turns out. Okay, for 800.
The Kardashians used to be home to the E! News Network, but it airs on this streaming platform now.
What is Hulu?
Oh, Ben might be watching the Kardashians every Thursday night.
Well, I've watched other shows on Hulu, and I've seen ads for it. So for 1,000, let's finish this out and put me out of my misery.
All right, this actor played Robert Kardashian in the 2016 FX series The People vs. O.J. Simpson American Crime Story.
Who is David Schwimmer?
Well done.
What's next?
Okay, let's do musicals for 200.
17 million people have watched the Phantom ferry Christine to his home under the streets of this city.
Oh my God, where does Phantom of the Opera take place? What is Paris?
Very good.
Wow.
Okay.
Good job.
Nice.
Musicals for 400.
In the song Seasons of Love
good Lord.
from Rent, this is how many minutes it takes to measure a year.
Oh no.
Sing it, sing it.
I'm actually going to sit here and calculate this out because I hate Rent so much.
Oh, no.
So, here we go. I know how the song goes, guys. I don't need you to torture me with it. It's not a thing.
You're doing the math
Yes.
instead of just
525,600 minutes. I literally sat here and calculated it on the computer.
Okay.
Musicals for 600.
The Sound of Music and this 1957 Broadway show each have a song called Maria.
What is West Side Story?
Nice.
Okay, musicals for 800.
In the Wizard of Oz prequel, Wicked, this is the real name of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Elphaba. Who is Elphaba?
Wow. That is impressive.
Okay, musicals for 1,000.
Revived in 2017 and set during the final days of the Vietnam War, Miss Saigon was inspired by this Puccini opera.
What is Madame Butterfly?
Wow.
Well done, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben.
5 for 5.
Unfortunately, I know musicals really well. Okay, we'll get to more on this in just a moment. First, let me ask you a question. What if there was someone out there who would get the log of every single thing you did every minute of the day? Well, that'd be kind of weird and creepy. What if I told you that's exactly what happens when you go online? Your internet provider is allowed to store logs of every website you've ever visited. They can legally sell that data to anyone. That's why I use ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN reroutes your internet connection through their secure servers, so your internet provider can't see or log what you do online. Many of you might be wondering, well, if I'm routing all my data through a VPN, doesn't that just mean the VPN can see what I'm doing and log my data instead? Well, you are right to think that. Many VPNs claim to have a no logs policy, but have been caught logging customer activity. ExpressVPN is the only VPN I trust because they use trusted server technology. That makes it impossible for their VPN servers to store any data, including logs of any ExpressVPN customer. You don't have to take my word for it. ExpressVPN is so confident in their no logs claim, they even had one of the biggest assurance firms, PwC, audit their technology. Stop letting people keep logs of what you're doing online. Visit expressvpn.com/BenYT. Get 3 extra months for free. That's expressvpn.com/BenYT. expressvpn.com/BenYT to learn more.
What are we doing next?
Let's do Gen Z slang. I'm going to predict 1 for 5 on this.
I argued for you that you'd probably get all these.
That's a high expectation setting there, Savannah. Okay, Gen Z slang for 200.
This term refers to the act of suddenly cutting off all communication with someone, typically in a romantic or social context, without any explanation or warning.
Yeah, what is ghosting?
Yeah, I see.
Okay,
Here
so
you go.
I'm 1 for 5. Okay, here we go. Okay, Gen Z slang for 400.
This Gen Z term is defined as being an obsessive fan of a particular celebrity or celebrity couple.
What is standing?
Aren't you guys impressed? I told
I'm
you.
very
I think
impressed
Brett
right
Cooper
now.
would be so proud.
This is amazing.
Gen Z slang for 600.
Gen Z uses this term when they're feeling jealous, annoyed, or mad.
What is bruh?
That's actually not that bad of a guess.
You know why it's not that bad of a guess? Because my 10-year-old daughter sometimes will say to me, bruh. What was the answer?
Not pepper, but
Oh, salty?
Yeah, you're salty
okay,
about
yeah,
it.
You're salty about it. Okay, fine. All right, fair. Okay, Gen Z slang for 800.
for 800. This term is commonly used to
It's the same number of syllables. Just finish the word.
This term is commonly used to refer to someone or something that appears untrustworthy or questionable.
I know this one, and I'm going to be upset with myself that I don't remember it when you say it. Appears untrustworthy or questionable. What is sus?
Wow, Ben.
Okay.
That was amazing.
I love that Jess is so enthusiastic about it. She's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Gen Z slang for 1,000.
Daily double.
I'm wagering 0 on this particular question because I'm not a fool. Okay.
This Gen Z term is often used as a way to describe a good song.
I don't know. Given the fact that all slang is the reverse of reality, what is it, like just trash or like, but they mean amazing? What is it?
It is a bop.
All right, yeah, no, I was gonna get that wrong, so glad I chose to wager 0. Okay, we'll do U.S. presidents for 200.
The series of government programs instituted by Franklin D. Roosevelt during the Great Depression are typically called this.
What is the New Deal?
We knew that one was easy, just so you know.
Also bad. Okay, U.S. presidents for 400.
Calvin Coolidge is the only U.S. president born on this national holiday.
That's a great question. What is Independence Day?
Wow.
Wow.
He also gave an amazing 150th anniversary speech on Independence Day. It's a great speech. Okay, U.S. presidents for 600.
These U.S. presidents died inside of the White House.
Of illness inside the White House. Okay.
Stop. If you get this, I'm leaving.
Let's see. Who is William Henry Harrison? Who is FDR?
Nope. You got the first one.
Let me think. Who died in office? Who's Zachary Taylor?
Wow.
Wow, Ben. You got both.
I mean, FDR did die of illness, but I guess he didn't die in the White House.
Yeah, it has to be specifically inside.
I don't even know who Zachary Taylor is.
He preceded Polk.
Duh.
Duh.
Okay, anyway, U.S. presidents for 800.
This Republican was the first president to receive the Nobel Peace Prize in 1906.
I mean, if you gave me the year, it's a dead giveaway, right?
Oh, sorry.
Who's Teddy Roosevelt?
Oh.
We screwed up.
Why did he win the Nobel Peace Prize? The answer, he helped negotiate the Russo-Japanese Treaty.
That makes up for the last one.
U.S. presidents for 1,000.
This Republican president in the late 19th century had no vice president.
Wow. How is that even constitutionally possible? This Republican president in the late 19th century had no vice president? There are only 2 Republican presidents in the late 19th century, right? You got William McKinley and you've got Benjamin Harrison. I'm going to go with Harrison.
The 21st president, Chester A. Arthur.
Oh, Chester Arthur. Yeah, he succeeded to the presidency.
Wow.
Chester Arthur is a fascinating story because he was basically put in as vice president by the mob in New York.
Oh, wow.
And then when he became president, he turned around and slapped them around. Movie madness for 200.
In Risky Business, Tom Cruise famously lip syncs to this song in his underwear.
No one hum it. I'm dying to
Yeah,
hum it.
don't hum it. I can see it, but I can't hear it. It's I don't know. What is it?
Down, 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 down. Just take your own.
You can't get it after that?
Okay. Old Time Rock and Roll by Bob Seger.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Okay, movie madness for 400.
Robert De Niro famously says, "You talking to me?" in this 1976 thriller.
What is Taxi Driver?
I've never seen it.
I don't like it very much.
Okay.
All of the movies that people don't like from Scorsese are the ones that I do like.
Okay.
Right? So I think Silence is a fantastic movie, and nobody else likes Silence. Okay, movie madness for 600.
This person is the only actor to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Lord of the Rings movie.
Who is Andy Serkis as Gollum?
Gandalf.
Should have been Andy Serkis as Gollum.
You're completely right.
Okay, movie madness for 800.
In Star Wars, Princess Leia tells Grand Moff Tarkin the rebel base is located on this planet.
What is Dantooine?
Well done.
Anything old Star Wars is a gimme for me. I can literally recite probably all of episode 4 line by line.
Frickin' loser.
All right, for 1,000, cleaning it up. Out of all the Martin Scorsese's movies, this one holds the record for the most F-bombs.
Wow. I'm so tempted to say Goodfellas here. What is Casino?
Negative.
What was it?
Think of more recently.
Oh, more recently, The Departed.
Negative.
No? Wow. What was it?
Wolf of Wall Street.
You know what? To be fair, that is the only Martin Scorsese film I have not seen.
Ben Shapiro has won a $6,600 shopping spree at the yarmulke store. Congratulations to the fast-talking Harvard grad with the assertive eyebrows.
That was fun. I do like trivia. The truth is that my dad is amazing at trivia. My dad was on Jeopardy.
He was?
Yeah.
Wow.
They have a form that you fill out to apply to be on Jeopardy. And so he did really well. And so they put him into the contestant pool. And then once you're in the contestant pool, there's a second test. And you know how sometimes you watch Jeopardy and you're like, wow, I couldn't answer any of these questions. And then sometimes you watch and you're like, I could answer every single one of these questions and everyone on here's an idiot.
Yeah.
There's a secondary test to sort the contestants. And my dad blew it out, like did amazing on it. And he walked out and somebody was like, you're an idiot. Because now they're gonna sort you with all the geniuses.
Oh,
and so
no.
they sorted my dad with like the 12-time returning champion and like a professor from Princeton or
Oh
something.
my
gosh.
God. How did he do?
There was no way he could win. The second place prize was like a trip for 2 to Mexico City. And the third place prize was a refrigerator. So my mom was in the audience rooting for my dad to lose.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And so when he lost, he walked off and he was all mad. And my mom was like, I'm so happy.